What's up, everyone? This is Lincoln Libra, and I'm here to do a scary movies live stream. This live is gonna be based on scary movies. In no genre, no specific order. Just I'm gonna touch on some scary movies. Before I start, my channel is Lincoln Libra 1983. It has 436 subscribers. It has 1,116 videos and 295,476 views. All right, so I just want to touch on a few movies, a few scary movies. Okay, so I'm start with The Shining with Jack Nicholson. That's a psychological horror film that came out in 1980. The Exorcist, 1973. It's a supernatural horror film with Linda Blair and Max von Sydow. Poltergeist was a supernatural horror film in 1982. Misery with Kathy Bates and James Caan. That's a 1990 psychological horror thriller. The Thing is a science fiction horror film in 1982, directed by John Carpenter, and it had Kurt Russell and Keith David and T.K. Carter, who were in this movie too. Um, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, released in 1974. That's an American independent horror film. That was good. 28 Days Later, 2002, with Cillian Murphy and Brendan Gleeson. Day 1, Exposure. Day 3, Infection. Day 8, Epidemic. Day 15, Evacuation. And Day 20, Devastation. So 28 Days Later was good. Psycho, released in 1960. It's an American horror film produced by Alfred Hitchcock. Gremlins, the original Gremlins, released in 1984. Gremlins are cute pets, but turn into ugly monsters if you're exposed to bright light, water, or fed after midnight. Alright. A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984 supernatural slasher film written and directed by Wes Craven. So yeah, Robert Englund and Johnny Depp were in this movie. So that was Nightmare on Elm Street was good. Halloween, 1978. Jamie Lee Curtis. So that's 15 years after murdering his sister on Halloween night, 1963. Michael Myers escapes from a mental hospital and returns to the small town in Haddonfield, Illinois, to kill again. All right. So from there, Jaws, 1975. When a massive killer shark unleashes chaos on a beach community off Long Island, it's up to the local police sheriff. Oh, it's up to local police chief, a marine biologist, and an old seafarer to hunt down the beast. That's Richard Dreyfuss and Ray Schreider. All right. So from there, South, 2004. Two men awaken to find themselves on the opposite sides of a dead body, each with specific instructions to kill the other, escape, or face the consequences. Saw was just crazy in general. All right. Coming down to the end. It wasn't be long. It's coming down to the end. All right. Children of the Corn, released in 1984. That was good. The Howling, released in 1981. I didn't see The Howling. I had to look at it. The Silence of the Lambs, released in 1991, features Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster stars as Carice Starling, a top student at the FBI Training Academy. Dr. Hannibal Lecter, a brilliant psychologist who is also a violent psychopath serving life behind bars for various acts of murder and cannibalism. All right, and the last one is Lost Boys. I like Lost Boys because it was a good movie. It wasn't scary, but I just liked it. So Lost Boys, strange events threaten an entire family when two brothers move with their divorced mother to a California town where the local teenage gang turns out to be a pack of vampires. So, oh wait, I have some else. Two more things. Alien, 1979. In deep space, the crew of the commercial starship Nostromo is awakened from their cryosleep capsules halfway through their journey home to investigate a distress call from an alien vessel. The terror begins when the crew encounters a nest of eggs inside the alien ship. An organism from inside an egg leaps out and and attaches itself to one of the crew, causing him to fall into a coma. That was released June 22nd, 1979. Directed by Ridley Scott. Ellen Ripley is played by Sigourney Weaver. Then my last one is Jeepers Creepers 2001. In a 2001 horror film written by Victor Salva, It stars Gina Phillips and Justin Long as siblings returning home for spring break from college, who encounter a violent truck driver portrayed by Jonathan Brett. Jeepers Creepers is real good. All right, that's going to conclude this movie live. It won't gonna be long. I just want to just touch on a few movies I was wrote out, had some commentary about. All right, so my channel is Lincoln Leaf 1983. It has 436 subscribers. It has 1,116 videos and 295,476 views. Continue to subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much.